Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast's Dawn of War Soulstorm Unification mod. This time we have a game of the player Kosmos. He has a YouTube channel with his name SSC as the Dark Angels. And on the other side we have our good friend GabPR playing as Imperial Guard with a little fancy color scheme here. So this match was already uploaded by Kosmos on his YouTube channel, but not casted, just his view of playing it. And yeah, he plays Dark Angels. Dark Angels is a new faction, so I'm gonna tell a few sentences about them. They have a builder hero unit, a Tech Marine. Some of the new Space Marine chapters have this, including the Dark Angels. They have a slow start, you could say. Only a few infantry. Basically, the standard infantry they have is like the Scouts, the Space Marines, and Assault Space Marines in tier 1.5. And other than that, they don't have much until tier 3, you could say. Tier 2 is also pretty basic with not whirlwind. Some transport vehicles and stuff, nothing too crazy, but in tier 3 they can decide to specialize in 3 branches, let's say chapters also. I don't know much about lore, but they have 3 specializations. And yes, I focused to learn about the specialization Kosmos is choosing here, which is the Raven Wing specialization, which gives basically some bikes to all your heroes and some bike squads, and a really cool unique unit he will use here later in the game. Yeah, so that's what I focused about. We have here the Company Master, which is the hero unit of the Dark Angels. Yeah, all the while GabPR is pretty aggressive, only kept like his 3rd point in the background here, and directly attacked with the Commander and Conscripts unit, because they are cheaper basically. I don't know why he chose them over Imperial Guard. I mean, they are a bit cheaper damage wise. I don't know if they are comparable. Now he tries to harass Kosmos here with medium success. He tried to build a bolter turret, which, yeah, his Tech Marine got killed with 99.999% finished building, and now gets forced back by these Scouts, which have no sniper rifles yet. And yeah, their infantry of the Dark Angels feel, yeah, stronger than the normal Space Marine infantry. Especially their Scouts seem to do more damage than the normal Space Marine Scouts, but correct me if I'm wrong on that one. So we now have GabPR with only his Imperial General bleeding units left and right, so losing a lot of resources while doing that, and only slowly capping in the background. I mean, he hindered Kosmos in getting his 2 strategic points here, but yeah, lost quite a lot. If he had finished the heavy bolter, he would have a really good position here, could cap this, build a listening post there, and go from there. That's something I like to do quite a lot with IG. Losing another model, another Psyker here, which all costs energy. So energy is really cost intensive if you lose units in your command squad. And yeah, that's pretty much it for GabPR. Kosmos has like 2 Scouts and his hero unit. Yes. And of course his Tech Marine, which is also some kind of hero, you could say. And yeah, loses them here? No, probably not. And should build something right now. I don't know. He has quite a lot of resources, so he could add a Space Marine squad, or yeah, what he does now is get his economy going, which he could have also done a little earlier. So A little slight mistake on his part there. Now the IG player is attacking, but attacking a listening post is takes quite a long time, especially because Space Marine listening posts have a crap ton of HP. We all know and love this. The Imperial guard player also gets now some 2 squads of guardsmen. So his plan is basically to get a stronger tier 0, tier 1, which I don't quite understand. He lost quite a few infantry units before, so it's his best bet would to, I don't know, get some economy going. It's difficult to say, because if you now stay back with IG once you were aggressive, you give the death god, I say, the Dark Angels quite the time to get their economy going and attack going, which is scary. Nobody wants Space Marines to attack. Now this is not the best point to attack, because Kosmos has 2 upgraded listening posts and now arrives with his Space Marines with 1 heavy flamer, I guess, which is, yeah, basically the death to all his guardsmen. Conscripts, really, not guardsmen. And yeah, the scouts now have sniper rifles, so demoralizing and killing a lot of units and commander units as well, so losing a lot of resources here as well, all the while just taking this relic unit. This relic here. The double pronged attack comes a little late here. With 2 squads he should be able to kill this scouts, I would say. What do you say, Mr. Scouts? Do we have a chance here? No. Pulling back. So it's like I feel it's always on this map, it's like always left flank, right flank, left flank, right flank. Kosmos is tier 1.5, while GabPR is still tier 1. Yeah, but you can't attack here because you have all the while this sentry post here to attack you. Ill-advised attack here. So for GabPR I think it would be better to think about what to do next. He can't really attack except for here, because everywhere else you have Space Marines and upgraded listening posts, including their really strong commander. And there we have a little sandwich attack on the Imperial Guard. Chapter Master is on the Company Masters on the back, while some Space Marines on the front. Chapter Master takes a lot of damage, but now Space Marines with heavy flamers arrive. And still he's, I think, yeah, tier 1, so any unit would, yeah, we have the 1.5 unit for Space Marines. Assault Space Marine squad will now, yeah, make short work of these damaged guardsman squads. There they fly in. Yeah, no way. Killing guardsmen for days, Space Marines on top, some snipers. And they need to run fast. And now we see another problem. These listening posts here are not upgraded for IG, which is a problem, because now we have no way to stop these attacking assault marines. I mean, you can jump into these listening posts, and that's something he should have done here or directly here. This is a way to hold pretty good, which he does now. The guardsmen can shoot out of these buildings, but they don't. Yeah, how it works is that they don't actually attack out of these buildings. These buildings, if they are mounted, you could say, if there are units inside, have a fixed damage value. So even if a unit with only 1 model is inside, does full damage. One exception are the tech priests. They do less damage when inside of a building or a chimera. I think the tech priests can't even fire from inside of a chimera, because this would be OP. So we have a pretty strong attack here. Now the listening post is upgraded, but a little too late. Do we have melter guns? Yes, so that's how he kills this listening post so quickly. On the other side we have some conscripts attacking upgraded listening posts, so they gonna stand here forever. A lot of assault marines lost, but they did their job. Now we have tier 2 already for IG, and I think also, yeah, also tier 2. Oh, and also tier 2.5. Oh, these are their two tier point. They are 2 tier point 2. How should I say it? There are 2 tier 2 buildings. Bah, what a mess. Some basic machinery of the Space Marine and some heroes and apothecaries and stuff. Yeah. I see that they are tier 2 because the Commissar can now shoot guardsmen in the head to increase their firepower and instantly get a morale back. Morale? Yes. So what do we get here? Some Razorbacks, yeah. These are armored and armored transport units with a little more punch in their weaponry than a standard whirlwind. Not whirlwind. What is it called? Please help me. It's not a whirlwind, it's a rhino. Yeah, the standard rhino for Deathwing also has a little bolt on top, but not these dual mounted heavy bolters like the Razorbacks. So now he has a big advantage as he has vehicles up way before GabPR, so he can push here now and should push. As I told you in the last video, if you have the upper hand in your tech, you must use it before the enemy has the chance to react to it, because he will react to it at some point. He wants to kill your Razorbacks, which he has one on this flank, killing all the conscripts, and one on this flank. And I think, yeah, that's his third one. And yeah, that's basically the magic number. You don't need to spam them. Killing guardsmen left and right. Don't really know why he jumps out. I mean, he lost some health, but not that much. Yeah, okay, to refocus all the damage on the Razorbacks. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, he also researched the grenades for the... Yeah, basically it's one research for the Dark Engines for grenades, so your Space Marines and your Assault Space Marine gets their respective grenade variant. These gets melter bombs and these gets like crack grenades, I think are they called, for infantry, for buildings and vehicles. So he lost quite some time attacking this listening post. I'm not sure if this was the best use of time, because yeah, he could also have pushed inside the GabPR space and took down some generators, which also would be like really great. GabPR used the time he got from that to build up his first Sentinel, which forces back this one Razorback, and probably will get some more Sentinels, because why not? Razorbacks are his biggest problem right now, so Sentinels is the obvious choice for that. Probably, yeah, he has resource problems. Get some upgrades for his guardsmen, so that's really difficult spot for guardsmen now to get to how should I say, to invest so much money in your infantry as well as getting some vehicles done. It's yeah, basically for every faction, yeah, it's Dawn of War. It's hard to balance your efforts. Now, not the best idea to attack here into the Razorbacks. To be honest, it's quite a bad idea. He has no business in dealing with this Razorbacks until more Sentinels arrive. I mean, he does the right thing with this Sentinel, attacking these listening posts. Once it's killed, he should also decap it. But on this side, he should wait for more Sentinels to arrive. You could also build like a turret in the back with yeah, with the Unification mod you have more than one upgrade choice, but I would stick to the normal rocket launcher variant to kill this Razorbacks, which also would be a nice idea. This Razorback tries to force back the Sentinel, but takes quite a lot of damage. Their upgrades are really late in the upgrade in the, how should I say, tech tree, so no way he gets his melter right now. So the Sentinel is a problem and he needs to address that. He tries to address it with an Dreadnought, which could get a plasma cannon, I guess, to deal with it. But now the Imperial Guard is attacking here with a Sentinel here, but one Sentinel against two Razorbacks. And there we see the tier 3 of Dark Angels. Now he chooses how are they called? Raven Wing specialization, where all his commander units, including the Tech Marine, will get these fancy bicycles, motorcycles. Bicycle would be really fun. No, they get motorcycles, and yeah, you can get this special building, the Raven Wing Sanctuary. You get a sanctuary building for all the specializations. For Raven Wing, it's a lot of vehicles and stuff, including these light vehicle motorcycles. For the other specialization, is basically you get a Terminator variant of everything, and there's the other specialization, which basically everything stays the same, but you get upgrades for everything, so it has more punch. Now we have the Sentinel spam arriving for GabPR. I don't know if he needs like 4 Sentinels on this flank while he gets killed here, so maybe 1 or 2 on this flank would be nice, and then have the rest with his army to kill these Razorbacks off. Because once these Razorbacks are dead, his infantry and the remaining Sentinels should be enough to clean house here basically. He has also the defense, I should say, defense, yeah, it's easier to defend as IG is because you can just jump your units inside your buildings and attack for quite the damage. So it would be wiser to have 2 to 3 Sentinels here to kill these Razorbacks. What is GabPR Kosmos doing here? He gets some land speeder templates, which is a good idea. Gets a Space Marine squad to deal with these. It's also a good idea. But they all got, some got, no autocannons. Oh, and there we have the special unit for their Raven Wing. It's the Raven Wing Dark Shroud, which has the Dark Shroud ability, which infiltrates all units around it, including itself, but then it can't shoot. Now we have the reaction, the scan here of the Imperial Guard, but I think the damage is done here. This listening post isn't even upgraded. I don't know if it's got killed and rebuilt, probably. But still no Sentinels here to kill the Dark Shroud or the Razorbacks. All Sentinels are on the other flank, where he makes progress, sure, but he loses his space here. Now we have a good move. That's a good move to the middle to kill the units from behind. And the Marines don't have really any vehicle building, vehicle killing stuff. No melters, no nothing. So this is a good move. But you shouldn't cap. You should scan here or get a Psycho or anything and kill this Dark Shroud. Death Shroud? Dark Shroud. But now the anti-vehicle of the Dark Wings, sorry. The Space Marines have arrived basically, and these are the Land Speeder Tempest, which can get crack missiles, which are good against vehicles, but the Sentinels are also good at killing aircraft, so it's not the best unit right now. Sentinels with autoguns are really nice, but they get the autoguns pretty late. All the infantry is gone. This was a nice shot, and yeah. Now it's basically over. Yes, he has 2 Sentinels here, but these guys have melters now. Yes, so these Sentinels on the other flank are really dead. So it's really back and forth, you could say, but 2 to 3 Sentinels I have is that Kosmos could have forced the issue a little earlier, then staying back with no sentinels on the other side. I mean, it's okay. He was attacking, not running in too hard. It's okay, but the real blunder, you could say, was GabPR using like 4 sentinels at the flank, which is not uncontested. You could say 1 or 2 sentinels would be enough to get good progress on that side, and yeah, he should have got a few on this flank to kill the Razorbacks, because without Razorbacks, you see this army is pushed back really heavily. Now there's a new Dark Shroud, and yeah, no units left for the IG except for the Sentinels, which are good. They all have auto guns right now, which are good anti-everything weapons, and should now focus on the Dark Shroud. No other anti-vehicle here for now, or do the Marines now have Maltas? Yes, they do. So these Marines are really good at killing Sentinels. On the other, not so contested flank, the Raven with Dark Talon arrived, and yeah, this is a really strong aircraft. Needs to be dealt with, and once he sees the Sentinels, he knows they are not on this flank and he should attack. As soon as you see them, press the attack. Which he basically does, standing here. Come on, move. The Sentinels are all on the other side. I mean, it's easier said than done, I know. If I'm playing, I'm losing stuff left and right anyway. What is he building? Oh, he goes tier 4. Okay, this is also a good idea. If your head go further ahead, you could say. Either by getting a lot of units or tech. There's a melter bomb. If he kills this mechanized command, there's no way of GabPR getting back in this game. He loses plasma generators and everything. Sentinels on background do arrive, but everything focuses on the mechanized command, and afterwards could kill the Sentinels, because once they are dead they can't be rebuilt easily. He makes maybe the smart part and pulls back in the range of his Raven Ring, and yes, Dark Shroud moves up for some reason, but now the Melters and everything shooting Sentinels, and they should go down. Tech Marine trying to repair them, but Dark Shroud dies, but Dark Shroud was good at infiltrating. It also not only infiltrates them, but also gives them light cover bonuses, so it's not just that they are invisible, but yeah, having some damage resistance. And there's the GG from GabPR. Yeah, he has no presence on the map. He only has like 3 listening posts where Kosmos has the whole map basically. So what can I say about this match? Tier 1 was really aggressive from GabPR, trying to contain the Dark Angels, and he was pretty mediocre results, because the big point where he lost his Tech Marine right here. If this Volta would have finished, this listening post would have stayed in IG hands for at least until tier 2, I would say. And he had a good start, so he wouldn't need to press the issue so much, which he tried on the other flank against 2 upgraded sentry posts, where he lost quite a lot of commanders and infantry here. So he lost quite a lot of resources, which he couldn't use to upgrade his infantry by building a tactical command or anything. So this was good for Kosmos, and Kosmos took his time in between to tech up, get to tier 2, get some Razorbacks, which gave him a huge advantage in the mid game, you could say. Sentinels were late to arrive because of all the lost economy, and once the Sentinels arrived, Kosmos struggled to get anti-vehicle going, which gave GabPR the opportunity to fight on this flank, but also would have given me the ability to push back all this Space Marines blob on this side. If he focused the Razorbacks with the Sentinels, and then he had a lot of infantry upgrades going as well, like an Commissar shooting people in the head and all the upgrades for range and armor. Also his commander and stuff, he could have gone more aggressive here. Also, if he got a Psyker in tier 2, he can like an all squad damage spell, which would be pretty handy against these assault marines jumping in. So there was his timing, you could say, once he got like a few sentinels. But then he didn't use this timing well, and Darkshroud arrived. Darkshroud, but still without a lot of anti-vehicles, so using his like a lot of sentinels on this flank was, let's say, for me the biggest mistake in the late game, where he could have taken like 1 or 2 sentinels here and the other 2 or 3 through the middle, or just with your infantry. I mean, here he had his structure, so maybe it would be the best idea to loop them around, kill the Darkshroud, kill the Razorbacks, and then full on attack to take at least back his 2 strategic points here, and maybe even force some listening post losses here and there. But oh, now I have this problem again with that. Okay. I stay here for now. So after that, yeah, Dark Angels had enough time to get their aircraft going and get a Space Marine squad to deal with the Sentinels on this flank with melter guns. So yeah, that's basically the match. Sorry for talking too much in the end. Now I need to find a good ending shot, maybe, of these these scout snipers with their assault brethren. Yeah, so again, if you like these casts, leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing. Although I'm having a lot of German content on my channel, you may like it if you understand German or use the subtitles. Yeah, but other than that, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.